Hey, what's up, y'all, man? It's your boy, Chosen One, man. Hope you guys doing all right today. We're going to continue the great book of Exodus. We're on chapter 32. Chapter 32. Chapter 31 kind of reiterated the Shabbat and two tablets that Moshe received. We're going to continue on chapter 32. And when the people saw that Moshe delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto, that's in Jasher 82, 13 through 14, unto Aaron, and said unto him, Up, make us gods, small g, which shall go before us. For as for this Moshe, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we want not what he is become of him. We don't know where this dude went. Now, the question is, where these gods come from? You know? Where these gods come from? What are these gods that they're mentioning? And we find out about these gods all the way back in Genesis chapter 6. When the sons of God came down and mated with the women. These gods, they taught men things that they shouldn't know, and these fallen angels were praised as gods. And Nimrod pretty much became the ruler of the world and pretty much taught this god worship. And a lot was going on at the Tower of Babel. A lot was going on at the Tower of Babel that the Bible doesn't mention, but the book of Jasher does mention. And one of the gods that he was created was this ox right here that they're about to create, and that was one of the gods. So we're going to continue right here. And Aaron said unto them, Break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, of your sons, and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. So whoever said that wearing earrings is wrong is out. They were sitting up here, they was wearing earrings right here. And that kind of tells me that they are people of color too. Because I can just kind of see them wearing, I can see them wearing those gold earrings and stuff like that, man. I can see them wearing them, and I know that these people are of color. And he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool, after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, These be thy gods, O Yarshalah, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. So he's like, forget the Most High. These are the guys that brought you up out of the land of Egypt. And this guy's supposed to be the priest. And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it. And Aaron made proclamation and said, Tomorrow is a feast to Yah. So here's Aaron. All these previous chapters that we just had and talking about the design of the temple, you know, all this blue and all this stuff, and here this guy Aaron is making an altar, and he's making it to this golden calf. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play. That's in Jasher 82:15. And Yah said unto Moshe, Go, get thee down, for thy people which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt have corrupted themselves. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, These be thy gods, O Yarshalah, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And Yah said unto Moshe, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people, still today. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume them, and I will make thee of thee a great nation. So the Most High was like, oh, he done before. He did it in the flood. You know, he wiped out all the souls, and he was about to wipe out these people again. Just leave Moshe to build it up, just like he had left Noah to build it up. Now he's gonna leave Moshe to build it up. And Moshe besought Yah his power, and said, Yah, why doeth thy wrath wax hot against thy people, which thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt, with great power and with a mighty hand? So Moshe was like, man, why'd you even bring us up out of Egypt then if you gonna destroy them? Wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, for mischief did he bring them out, to slay them in the mountains, and to consume them from the face of the earth? Turn from thy fierce wrath and repent of this evil against thy people. So this is Moshe talking directly to the Most High, and he's confronting the Most High and telling him, don't do it. This is actually, nobody really said, this is an interesting verse, because Moshe is directly going against the Most High. He's telling them, nah, you shouldn't do that, right? It's crazy. Remember Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, thy servants, to whom you swearest by thy own self, and saidst unto them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven. And all this land that I have spoken of will I give unto your seed, and they shall inherit it forever. So is this a case where the Most High was going against his own word, man? Where he thought to like destroy his own people? And Yah repented of the evil which he thought to do unto his people. So the Most High went back against what he was about to do. That's interesting. That's people look over that. That's interesting. And Moshe turned and went down from the mount. And the 2 tables of the testimony were in his hand. The tables were written on both their sides. On the one side and on the other were they written. And the tables were the work of the Almighty, and the writings was the writing of the Almighty, graven upon the tables. And when Yarshalah heard the noise of the people as they shouted, he said unto Moshe, there is a noise of war in the camp. And he said, it is not the voice of them that shout for mastery, neither is it the voice of them that cry for being overcome, but the noise of them that sing do I hear. So they're singing. And it came to pass, as soon as he came nigh unto the camp, that he saw the calf, and the dancing, and Moshe anger waxed hot, and he cast the tables out of his hands, and brake them beneath the mount. So that's in Jasher 82:18. So Moshe, you was just saying don't get hot against the people, telling the Most High not to get hot, and then you turn right back around and smash the tablets on the people. And he took the calf which they had made, and burnt it in the fire, and ground it to powder, and strawed it upon the water, and made the children of Israel drink of it. That's Jasher 82:19. And Moshe said unto Aaron, What did this people unto thee, that thou hast brought so great a sin upon them? So Moshe said to Aaron, man, you know better than this, man. And Aaron said, Let not the anger of my Lord wax hot. Thou knowest the people, that they are set on mischief. They're stiff-necked. They're set on mischief. For they said unto me, Make us gods, which shall go before us. For this Moshe, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we want not what is become of him. And I said unto them, Whosoever hath any gold, let them break it off. So they gave it me, that I cast into the fire, and there came out this calf. And when Moshe saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked unto their shame amongst their enemies. Okay. Then Moshe stood in the gate of the camp and said, Who is on Yah's side? Let him come unto me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together unto him. And he said unto them, Thus saith Yah, the power of Yarshalah, Put every man his sword by his side, and go in and out from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. And the children of Levi did according to the word of Moshe, and there fell the people that day about 3,000 men. For Moshe had said, Consecrate yourselves today to Yah, even every man upon his son, and upon his brother, that he may bestow upon you a blessing this day. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moshe said unto people, Ye have sinned a great sin, and now I will go up unto Yah. Peradventure I shall make an atonement for your sin. And Moshe returned unto Yah and said, Oh, this people have sinned a great sin, and have made them gods of gold. Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin, and if not, blot me, I pray thee, out of thy book which thou hast written. And Yah said unto Moshe, Whosoever hath sinned against me, him will I blot out my book. Therefore now go, lead the people unto the place of which I have spoken unto thee. Behold, my Malek shall go before thee. Nevertheless, in the day when I visit, I will visit their sin upon them. And Yah plagued the people because they made the calf which Aaron made. So eventually the Most High did punish the people of Yarshalah with a plague because they made this calf. First he was going to wipe them out. Then he changed his mind. So he does think. He thinks about things. It's interesting. You know? You would figure he would have a course of things that he do. He's figuring out. He's kind of thinking. He's contemplating his own creation. Alright, this is your boy, Yah's Chosen One, man. Reading through this Bible. Just want y'all to, when you read through it, man, you know, read it. Read it logically. Question it. I know we're flesh. But you know, and that's what flesh does. We question things. But in the long run, we know it's a plan. But sometimes with chapters like that, you gotta think like, man, you know, is the Most High second guessing? You know, is he second guessing things? Who knows? It's your boy, Yah's Chosen One. Shalom.